Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva Panthers and your very own Janesville, Waldorf, Cameron Bulldogs. Jace Emery alongside David B. Holm. Dave will be joining us in just a little bit for varsity action. Old Gopher Conference foes meeting up once again. Of course, the JWP Bulldogs have been in the Valley for about 5-6 years now, while the New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva Panthers stayed in the Gopher. In earlier action this evening, the 7th grade won 38-12. 8th grade had a very valiant effort, come up just a little bit short tonight, 24-23. That one started out 12-0 Panthers, and then David B. Holm made some adjustments and led the charge. I didn't know it was just going to be 2 days later until I see you again.
I had a partner tonight. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was going to joke with you and say, well, you showed up.
Right.
Yeah. Wait, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. You got to do it. Yeah. You should have won something then. Yeah. You're not a super fan then.
I think it might be unprofessional, but
The MSHSL wouldn't go for it. Hey.
I asked them to change all uniforms.
At least put a patch on, a commemorative patch or something. Hey, thanks for saying hi. All right, that was my ref the other night over in St. Clair. She's gearing up for the big Star Wars showing tonight. I guess there's a 10 p.m. showing. I don't know much about Star Wars, so you won't have to fight with me in the line for tonight's showing. About 4 minutes to go until tip-off here. I don't have records for either team, but the JWP girls I know have won 1 game on the season. New Richland, I am not positive of their record. But the Bulldogs have been playing quite good as of late. They had a 1-point loss last week to the Jaguars of Grenada, Huntley, East Chain, Truman, Martin Luther. Came away with a victory, a hard-fought victory over the USC Rebels, and then had I think it was a 12 or 13-point loss to conference rival St. Clair. It was, I heard at one point it was a 24-point lead, but the Bulldogs battled back. It was a competitive second half, I was told. I was at St. Clair, but I did not stay for the varsity game. So the Bulldogs looking to gain on that momentum. And maybe come away with a non-conference victory tonight over the Panthers. It is certainly not out of the realm. The Bulldogs have been playing better as of late. I do not have the starters tonight for the Bulldogs, but I do have the starters for the Panthers. The 5'9" freshman, number 5, Aaron Jacobson. The 5'4" freshman, number 12, Sydney Schultz. Sydney Schultz, I've heard about her since she was in 6th grade. Sophie Stork, the 5'9" sophomore. Tegan Sutter, the 5'9" freshman. And Sarah Johns, the 5'7" junior. Yeah, we're good. So it is a young lineup full of freshmen. But you know what? These freshmen can go. So we'll see if the Bulldogs normally are the ones who have a lot of the freshmen and the sophomore, or the freshmen and the 8th graders in the lineup. Tonight, they might even have an experience edge on their opponent, which is not very common, or certainly hasn't been the last 2 or 3 seasons. This is the first season in about 4 or 5 where there is not an 8th grader as of yet on the varsity roster for the Bulldogs. Haley Schultz is an 8th grader for the Panthers. We'll see if we see her later on. She is not a starter. I believe she played in the junior varsity game. She may have exhausted all of her halves, but we'll see. I know one of our refs. It's Van He. He played ball at Madelia not that long ago. In fact, I've seen him play on this gym floor. His father is the coach of Madelia. His sister, believe it or not, was one of the bridesmaids in my wedding. I went to college with his sister, Allie. But we're about 1 minute away from tip-off. And here's good news. We have our sponsors tonight, so during timeouts, you won't have to just listen to us. We got our sponsors ready. And David?
I'm here.
He's landed.
Yeah. No, I just had to. I was crying in the corner.
He was crying in the corner a little bit,
No, I'm kidding. I wasn't crying.
drying those tears maybe.
Tears of joy,
Tears of joy.
because I'm back in the booth.
Hey, it's always tears of joy when you're David B. Home.
Yeah.
You almost did a spit take there.
I did. I got to remember I can't drink it. While I'm on the mic.
I'll remind you.
This is your water?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, we should really get Dasani. I'm more of a Dasani guy.
Well, clearly, the opinions of David B. Home are not necessarily the opinions of.
All right, so I lose one game.
We're gonna have to cut your mic. We're gonna have to cut your mic. And we'll have to have this conversation later. We got the national.
No, is it national anthem then announcements or then?
It's the starting lineup first.
No, it's anthem, right?
Oh yeah, the creed, the credo first though.
Right. Okay. All
The
right.
credo first.
Okay. Well, we're stopped at point 1 here.
New Richland, maybe they're not ready yet.
I think they're ready. Is there a halftime performance or something?
Yes, the junior cheer.
Oh, well, I hope they don't leave at halftime. After half.
Their cars are still running, David. I've already gone over the Panther starters before you came on the air.
Yeah, when I was crying.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to look for Jack Schultz. I don't see him, though. That's my guy. If you're listening, Jack, I got a B in individual team outdoor sports, and I'm pretty mad.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's because
What happened there?
I didn't go to the conference. So it's like a required conference you got to go to, and it's like $100, like in gas. And I was like, I don't have that money, and so I had to do articles. Yeah.
David, I would have gladly ponied up the dough for you, and at about a 4.5% interest rate, you could have paid me back. I'm just pretending. Well, you know.
Should have went to Bethany. They wouldn't have done that.
You know, David.
No, it was a good class.
You know, we got the year 2020 coming up. Hindsight's always 2020, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? Am I missing something? Is that the head coach who has the Purdue jump? Annika Peterson. That's head coach, right?
I am not 100% sure on this.
That's the Purdue Boilermaker insignia. Does she have a child at Purdue doing some sort of? I mean, it's
I'm not
interesting.
sure.
You're not wearing New Richland. I mean, it's heck of a flex, you know.
It is, you know. Maybe that 7'2" guy with the blonde hair on Purdue. Maybe that's her son.
It's me.
Yes. You do kind of look like him a little bit.
No, yeah.
Same hairdo.
Yeah, he's got a better hairline. I'm going bald by the day.
No.
Oh yes.
David,
Yes.
I've known you 2 years now. I've never thought that once.
So every male in my family is bald, or it was bald at some point.
Okay. I will let you make a wig of my hair if you need to.
I don't want yours. It needs to be bleached. Well, maybe not for you, but for me.
I'd do that for you if you needed it.
Hey, this was in the 8th grade game. Oh, but they didn't re-jump it. Wait, what happened?
It was tipped out of bounds by the Panthers.
Because we re-jumped. Oh, it was a jump ball, so we re-jumped.
Yep. Yeah. You know, we say the team's needs are more important than our own needs, David. I'd do that for you if you needed it.
Yeah.
And, David,
what's up?
The referee that is going to hand the ball to Loken here, that's Van He. He's the son of the Madelia head coach. He was a good high school player for the Valley Conference for the Madelia Blackhawks. He played at Bethany for a little bit, I think he had a tough time cracking the lineup, and I don't know if he I don't know how long he played there. It was, I think, a year or two. But anyway, in addition to being the son of the Madelia head coach, in addition to playing at my alma mater, Bethany, his sister, Allie, was a bridesmaid in my wedding.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wow? It is wow.
Did you talk to him?
Nah, I never really knew him.
Was he at the wedding? Maybe.
No. I mean, come on.
Right. Yeah, I know.
If I'm not pointing up the dough for you to go get an A in a class, I don't have time to invite people I don't know to my wedding. No, but I went to college. Well, and you know what's funny? I didn't even go to college with Allie. I had some friends at Bethany still, and Allie was a freshman the year after I graduated, and we became friends. And well, what do you know? She was a bridesmaid in my wedding.
Well, he's got very good mechanics. You know what that means?
I do.
You know, if I wasn't coaching basketball, I think I'd be reffing it.
You'd be a darn good ref.
I mean, there's money to be had. There's games to be reffed.
Yep. In the JV game, the lady who was refereeing our game on Tuesday night by herself, back-to-back, she was doing the JV game. She, along with our very own Mike Skinner, very excited for the Star Wars tonight, 10 o'clock show.
Tonight?
Yeah. You obviously don't have your tickets.
Well,
0-0. By the way, it's a 0-0 score. So if you think we're not talking about basketball, we're gonna get going here. But Weeking fakes, and the shot
tip must have been
possibly deflected, and that's David. You're gonna hear this name a lot. That's number 12. That's Sydney Schultz. I've heard about her since she was a 6th grader.
Interesting.
Here's why. She's in the same grade as, like, Zoe Zimbrick, Faith Olson. And I remember at the Triton tournament that year, a dad came up to me and said, before the championship game, before we played New Richland, said, "Jace, you don't have to worry about a thing. Sydney Schultz is not here." And I said, "I don't know what are we talking about?"
Oh, that was when you
yeah. And then
you won the Triton tournament.
We won the Triton tournament. But then a week later, we lost by 2 to them, and they got us back. But
yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah.
My fault.
It was not your fault.
Yes, I called a timeout.
I left.
And I wasn't even coaching. Well, I was, but.
And nice set shot there by Loken. But you know what, David? I thought we were behind by 2 and it was tight, and I left a press on that I probably would have pulled off.
Right.
But you know what?
I was going to pull off the press too if tonight, but.
26-1 is okay. If we would have run the table.
Yeah. Well, that's out of question for the 8th graders. So.
You know what? Though?
It's going
to be name a team that runs the table.
I know.
Indiana 76. Is that it?
I know. Henning state champions. They didn't run this table last
They
year.
didn't run the table.
Gosh, I'm excited for that WEM game.
That is. And we both know what that means, David.
The sun is set in the east.
The sun is set in the east. That's code talk for those of you at home. That's code talk.
Yeah, decode that one.
We've said too much. Let's not talk about that anymore. All right. 2-1 lead here early on for the Bulldogs. Nice. Oh, almost stolen away there by the Bulldogs. And David, both of us, but more so you, took a little heat from some players because they listened to our broadcast and they thought, you had said that their defense was a little undisciplined at times. But you know what, David? I think one of the keys to the game for the Bulldogs has got to be stay out of foul trouble. No double bonus.
Well, first of all,
go ahead.
No one's talked to me about it. No one approached me.
No one approached you. No courage. No courage.
All right, don't at me. Second, all right, I do think, other than this last possession, they only had 1 foul. Now they have 3.
Yeah. They need to
stay.
They
were doing better.
Yes.
They were doing better. They've improved, and I think it's a talking point in the locker room.
It is.
It has to be. If it's not, then I think I don't know what I'm doing.
One of the goals for the Bulldogs has got to be we got to go a half without letting the other team get in the double bonus.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very attainable goal. Right. We'll see if it happens here in this first half.
I would say limit fouls. All right, under 10. I would say limit turnovers. And I haven't seen any of the numbers. I don't know how many turnovers they have, but it always seems like
there have been a few.
And even some of these games, both teams, obviously. And then third, limit transition buckets.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
If I had a scouting point or a scouting report, I would say I'd get my big.
Sack checking in for the Bulldogs.
I'd get my big.
Stolen away by Weeking.
And I'd have her run. I'd have her run to the block every time.
That was you know what, David? We talk about that look up.
Early path. Yes.
That was a great decision by Weeking. She didn't seek personal glory. She saw team glory. Great decision there by Weeking. Oh, there's the Euro. And nice bucket there by Stork. Stork, the younger sister of Jake Stork, former JWP Bulldog.
Is this this is one of the few games where the Bulldogs might be the older team.
That's what I said before we went on. I said this is the first time I've ever seen it in years. We don't know 8th graders on the varsity roster as of yet. 3-pointer for Schultz.
They can shoot.
And that's in.
I found
that dynamic.
the hard way.
And David, remember you said there was a girl in the Gopher Conference who was all conference as a 7th grader?
I believe
that's her, number 12.
Yeah. Which is insane. I wasn't all conference till my senior year.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. Well, I'm just saying it's uncommon. I've never played against anyone that would. I can't even tell you anyone. I mean.
Uh-oh. And Schultz puts it up for 2.
Transition defense.
8-4, our score early on in favor of the Panthers of New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. 3-pointer by Weeking is long. And here we go. They got to be ready. No, that's nothing.
Foul.
That was.
I really want to know why she's wearing that Purdue. Someone at me, please.
I thought you said don't at you earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm retracting it. Someone at me. I believe it's Homeboy21 on Twitter. Sorry, I made it in high school.
I don't see that as one of our sponsors.
Twitter?
Boy, I hope you're ready.
I hope my mentions are full right now. I don't have my phone on me. So I can't look.
Well, and remember, we're on a 5-minute delay. That thing's going to be buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. And, the high school girls, they watch these games.
Well, here's the thing. If you listen to me right now, mute me. I'm okay with it.
He's speaking for himself, of course. Oh, boy, Johnson for 3.
Wasn't that pretty?
It was a great shot.
Oh, you got to move your feet. Oh.
Go get that ball.
Yeah, Brad Zimbrick wanted to travel. I did too.
Zimbrick, of course, had to almost have bodyguards going to his car with him against the USC Rebels. The fans turned on him, the opposing fans, and they mimicked his go defense, go rebound. And
they went to the dark side on that.
Yeah, they did.
The dark side of the force.
Off the front iron.
Good box out by Johnson.
And let's see what's going to happen here. Sachs.
I would have Euro stepped. But hey, doesn't matter. Don't
count it. And Johnson's really heating up here for the Bulldogs.
I don't understand what 21 was trying to do there. Was she trying to go for the charge?
I think Johnson was trying to get the charge, David, and it just was an ill attempt. I'm going to need one of those when we get to timeouts for our sponsors. Yeah, thank you. Pardon my reach. And
that barely touched net.
That was a smooth free throw, and it's knotted up at 10. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. 3-pointer is off. Long rebound. Go, Sack, go!
She threw it right to her.
Yep, Sack draws the foul. Amanda Sack, I've said this a lot. It's so good to see her back on the varsity roster. She was there as a freshman. She's been injured. She hasn't played a full year since 8th grade, so you can imagine how hard that is. Starting point guard as a freshman for the first couple games and separated her shoulder multiple times, and it's good to see her back in action.
I'm surprised she's not wearing anything. You
know
what I mean?
I don't know if I don't recall which shoulder it was, but it was the same one, I believe, multiple times. Ugh. And
I'm so glad I don't have any. I'm so glad I don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Like my.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many athletes that just high school sports just ruin their bodies, and they have to deal with it for the rest of their lives. Oh, power dribble.
Oh, that's not going in. Yeah. That 360 shot there.
Looking like John Wall out there.
Yeah, I see the Purdue insignia now on the
Yeah.
shirt as well.
I got to do some more asking around.
Maybe she's just a Purdue fan.
Well, I don't think they're...
Maybe she attended there.
Well, yeah. I don't know about... I'm trying to think. I love Matt Painter, though. He's a heck of a coach. Winning at Purdue is so hard. Oh,
referee Van Hees' hair kind of reminds me of Painter.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm.
What about Gene Cady?
Who?
The legendary Purdue coach?
So, when you're not born during that time, you don't know that. I'm kidding. No, I have no idea.
All right.
So I'm guessing Painter
replaced him.
Not replaced him, but took the reins.
Yeah. Yeah, after retirement, yeah. Classic Big Ten coaches, Heathcote, Knight, and Cady.
Oof.
I hate to say this, David. 8 fouls. Less than 6 minutes in.
It was 7 fouls with about 13 minutes.
So
maybe it was less. Okay, so here's why you foul.
And they're calling a referee over to the booth here.
Here's why you get fouls, right? You get fouls because you're out of position. Why are you out of position? You're either not hustling, or you don't know who you're guarding, or you just, I don't want to say not paying attention, but you get fouls because you're out of position. It's not because they're more athletic than you or they're more skilled. You're just out of position, and anyone can be in position.
Trying to keep an ear on what this conversation is between our head scorer and the referee.
Do a Jedi mind trick so you can, I don't know. Maybe she wanted a intentional foul. I don't.
Would have been a good time to go to a sponsor, but we'll save that. And hey.
Yeah.
And now Thompson wants a clarification, and rightfully so, in my opinion.
Well, obviously we don't have a replay. We have the tape, and I can't see the tape right now. And I probably won't see the tape. But ref obviously saw something that wasn't Wheelock going for the ball.
And they're looking at uniforms, though.
Yeah, was it? Wait, is this the tucked in thing that with Chris Paul? If you know,
yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm so confused.
No, what do we got a referee coming up here? What happened?
Number 1's jersey. She's actually number 4 in the book.
Yes.
Technical foul because they subbed her in with the wrong jersey.
Oh yes, and yep.
Those were just regular free throws, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're doing the technical.
Thank you so much. So there's yes, and I was told that earlier by Skinner that they were told it was 4 on the Minnesota State website, but she's 1 here, and then they had her put in as 4, but she's wearing number 1. So yes, I was told that earlier on. So I think it was a situation where a jersey had blood on it or something a previous game, so they had to switch her out to another uniform temporarily, and now it's back, and they forgot to transfer it over in their book.
Yeah.
We had that happen, not the foul, but where we switched some jersey numbers recently, and if we would have transferred the wrong uniform number over, we could have accrued that as well.
Yeah, I knew Richland's fouling too.
You're very true. You're very true with what you say there, David.
Just out of position. I mean, that's all it is. There's no talent. There's no skill to it.
And Sack breaks the tie, and it's a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs, 12-11. Whoa. Nice pass. Oh, beautiful pass to Johns, and she finishes.
That's how you beat the press. You get a layup. So New Richland's 2-3 zone. True 2-3, not a matchup.
They're going away from their vaunted 1-3-1 half-court trap that they used for years.
I saw it in the JV game. They weren't trapping, I don't think, but...
Screws for three. It's off. Long rebound. Gertz hesitated a bit and did the candy cane, David, and then threw it away.
Don't do the candy cane. It doesn't work.
The candy cane, of course, we're talking about the right-hand loop drive.
And I did it too.
Well, we all did it.
I did the candy cane.
And as you age, you learn what if that worked in 6th grade, worked in 7th grade, it's not necessarily going to work in high school. Long rebound there by
Shooter
Stork.
gets a rebound. And she's doing the candy cane.
That easily is going to be a foul. Easily. Zimbrick coming in for the Bulldogs.
Let's go, Zoe.
Zimbrick, of course, I've said this every telecast, a staple of the junior high program the last 2 years. I coached her in 7th grade, you coached her in 8th grade.
That's our only one playing varsity, right now? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess you've coached.
Yeah.
You've coached Gruce and
Sack and Gruce I had for 2 years. Loken I had for 2 years. And then I took a sabbatical year when by the way, my middle daughter, Piper, birthday today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you get her?
She's really into Bambi right now.
Yeah, you
so
said
we got
that.
some Hobby Lobby had some Bambi toys and
Isn't that the best when you only need to get them
Oh yeah. You know. Rebound, Gertz. Sack heading the other way. 12-14 our score in favor of the Panthers.
Nice move.
Nice move. Oh, and blocked by Sutter. And here comes Corrids. We have not had a timeout yet. Gertz at the line for a pair and a lot of fouls. David, this could be another 9 o'clock exit tonight.
It's all right.
I'm okay with it. Gertz for one with the free throw. Nice crowd here this evening. Of course, at halftime, the junior cheer squad is going to perform. They performed this morning. The staff the elementary staff at JWP, David, this morning did a "'Twas the week before Christmas break" skit. And there it is. Okay, now we have our sponsors. So we are going to go to them throughout the game. We have some new ones this year, and I'm going to go to the new ones first. Bevcom Business Solutions. That's all the information I have on them. I wish I had a phone number or a website to give you, but why don't you go to your favorite search engine, and I want you to type in BEVCOMM Business Solutions.
Double M.
That's a double M, yes. And I want you to go, and I want you to figure out what they can do for you, because there's something they can do for you. Another one of our new sponsors this year is Extreme, powered by Mediacom, a TV and internet game changer. They're located in Waseca. Please call them on the phone at 844-EXTREME-3, and that is XTREAM3. And eventually, you know what? I'm gonna get a phone, and I'm gonna figure out what that exact number is, because a lot of people, you see those infomercials, and they say dial 1-800-FUN, or something like that. And you're like, well, what's
not dialing that number? I'm sorry, that doesn't sound any fun to me, especially with that voice.
sounds like Pain, Blues, and Agony, if you ask me. But
what?
But
no one says that.
We will look at it. Once again, that was Extreme, powered by Mediacom. 2nd Street, Waseca. Or back to live action here. 13-14 to score. A little over 10 minutes to go.
Ooh, no look pass. You see that? You catch that?
That was, of course, number 12 who did that, Schultz. Nice fake there by Stork. And stolen away by Corrids. Zimbrick. Oh, boy. Oh. Lawn darted right at her head there, and Gruce could not handle it.
Wait, lawn darted?
We talked about this last year, David.
We did?
I'm not going there again.
Right.
If you don't know lawn darts by now, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's why you got to be in the outdoor class.
No, I didn't. It's indoor, by the way.
Sorry about that.
Oh, nice pass.
And they're going to give Zoe the body foul there. Zoe, put those arms down.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Put those arms down, Zoe. She must have learned that from you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like when the parents see a child do something and then they blame the other one.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Zoe, a good kid. Free throw is in. So when Zoe pops into my room tomorrow morning and wants to talk about the game, I'm going to say, put those arms down next time.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to see the why me look, I'd roll back the Harding-Kerrigan tape.
What?
Harding-Kerrigan, 94. Hired the goon, pipe to the leg. Why me? Why me? Why?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. My broadcast partner showing his youth and inexperience with this.
Inexperience?
Yes. With life, David.
How am I supposed to experience it if I wasn't there?
All right.
Oh.
David?
Heady play by Schultz.
Now, I don't know if you want to ask that question to me. I'm going to let you retract it right now.
Yeah, what's up?
When I helped you move in, there was a certain poster of two rappers.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, my brother
one was killed before you were born.
My brother bought it for me.
Okay.
All right. And he was alive then.
Let me guess. You were hypnotized by it?
No.
Okay. Did you catch that, by the way, when I said hypnotized?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about when I say
well,
that?
I think that's kind of bad taste.
Back to live action.
Well, Diddy called the shot. Diddy put in the hit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm backing out of this one.
Yeah, because you don't want Diddy coming after you. He called the shot. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I do, but I'm sorry. Bulldog basketball here.
Well, that's why you said hypnotize.
No, it's
that's
because it was
Biggie's song.
Yeah, I know.
It's not Tupac's song.
Oh, I thought he was on the poster with him.
No, that's Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake.
You get your facts straight.
Eventually.
Come on.
The East Coast, West Coast thing is apparently not dead. All right. Oh, whoa. A dipsy doodle type move there by Stork, and she's going to head to the line here. And with that, it's double bonus now. The rest of the 8 minutes and 38 seconds for the Panthers of New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. Thank you once again for joining us on the NFHS Network. Free throw is up and in for Stork. Might be the largest lead of the game for the Panthers at 4 points, 17-13 our score.
Ooh, line drive.
Line drive shot, but it was effective, and it is in for Stork. 8.5 to go. Sack the ball. Fake pass over to Johnson. She has been hot this half. Sack for, I thought she was going to take it. Dribble drive, Johnson for three. Oh, boy. Another one from downtown by Johnson. Oh, risky pass there, but it worked out. Stork for three. It's off the back iron. Big rebound there. Errant pass. Yep. And she tried to rifle that at Sack, and it did not work out. Sack to Gertz. Back to Sack. Oh, boy. Get that pass down. Sack, they're being patient, are the Bulldogs. Gertz thought about it. Oh, the pass was off.
Freshman mistake.
You think Zoe should have had it?
It hits you in the hands, two hands.
Oh, I thought it hit her in the brow.
No. Maybe. Gotta look at the film.
Three-pointer.
Bank.
Oh.
Well.
That one was crashed through the glass.
I like the aggressiveness, though.
On the shot? 2 has been called out. Let's see what this is. You're always looking for a good inbound set, David.
No, I think I'm fine.
Oh.
Ooh.
It wasn't that many games ago, though. You wrote one down that you liked.
Oh yeah, that was MVL. It was a counter to the classic pass it around and inbounder runs to the corner.
Sack for 3.
Short.
Almost had some backspin on it, David.
Yeah. Well, every shot has backspin.
Well, but you could really see the spin on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, if this had landed on the fairway, you would have lost a few yards.
Exactly right.
Well,
interesting.
I'm curious. Maybe it was all a diversion.
What? Oh, you got to step on the baseline and take a charge. Come on.
Clangs off the back iron, does the 3-by sack.
Oh, where are you going?
And that was
freshman mistake.
Yeah.
Freshman mistake.
Yeah, there are a lot of freshmen for the boy. They are young. They have 4 freshmen, and they all receive playing time on varsity. Weaking back in the game in favor of Sack. Schultz has returned as well.
Isn't it? I thought it was 1918 Bulldogs.
No, Bulldogs have never. They have not.
I thought when Johnson hit that 3,
They were behind by 5.
Ooh.
Yep, it was 18, an 18-13 spread on us, and with that 3, it was 16.
All right.
Oh, you saw the hands and just snatch it right out of midair. Boy, Gertz, you could just see her just approaching with her hands up and just
skip.
Sydney Schultz, double S. It's off. Van He calls the foul. You wonder if Van He has some coaching in his future with his father as the longtime Madelia head coach.
Well, I'm assuming he's probably certified in football or baseball, other sports.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works. When obviously once you start coaching, you can't be reffing the same sport.
Yep.
I'm not sure how that works.
Well, he's still a very young man. He's probably your age, David, truthfully.
Could be.
Maybe a year older.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was for sure going out of bounds.
I did too, and I thought for sure Schultz would be hurt after that big thump.
Yeah. That's a push.
It was. Second free throw by Schultz is up. Rattles out. 17-20 our score. Woohoo! I thought Sturrock was thinking about it.
She's got the green light.
Back to Schultz. At about the volleyball line.
Yep, look out.
Woohoo! I thought Sturrock was thinking about it.
She's got the green light.
Back to Schultz. At about the volleyball line.
Yep, look out.
Wild pass, and that's going to be Bulldog basketball.
Every time you catch it middle against the zone, look opposite. And I think Stork's got to do it better. Stork didn't really move.
No.
All right. Obviously, it's a lot of stand set shots, but you can move too.
No, don't Don't do that.
Never there. Never there.
Oh, goodness.
Never
What
there.
is not good passing on that possession at all. And truthfully, same could be said about the Panthers on the previous one. Someone dipped the ball in the movie theater butter that Skinner might be putting his hand in later tonight at about 10 o'clock.
I didn't know that was this week. Oh, Stork.
I wish it wasn't.
You wish it wasn't?
No.
Why not?
I don't go for that kind of stuff. I'm not a Star Wars guy.
I'm really excited to see Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler.
Adam
Kate-
Sand.
Oh, it's not a comedy. It's not a comedy. It's going to be like that one movie he was in.
Yeah. Waterboy 2.
No. Kevin Garnett's in it. You'd like it.
Kevin Garnett.
Plus, I am mad at Kevin Garnett right now, but we're not going to talk about that. He said he broke LeBron. You didn't break LeBron. LeBron went to 8 straight conference finals.
He broke LeBron.
Yeah, he said that
Well,
on Bill Simmons' podcast. Well, they're doing promotions for the movie.
Well, KG, he's always done that stuff.
Yeah. I was watching some old film. Didn't realize, I shouldn't be saying this, but I didn't realize how slow the game was back in, 2012. It was so slow.
Yeah.
Well, it just seemed slow,
Well, imagine watching a clip from the 70s or 60s.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's even worse.
But it was it was much more skill-oriented. It wasn't the fast-paced stuff.
It could have been Cleveland Cavaliers roster they had with LeBron, but maybe, I don't know, it just seemed like Paul Pierce was going half speed the whole time. Like, he seemed like he was in slow motion. It was so weird. I didn't understand it.
Yeah, well. I haven't watched an NBA game in years, so.
Yeah, I won't watch. I'll watch Christmas Day. I'll watch the whole day, and then, oh come on, that's the best. Whatever. I'll watch Christmas Day, and then I won't watch again until end of high school basketball.
Okay.
Right after the state tournament, I'll start watching NBA. Then playoffs start.
Nice pass there and good put in there by Court. That was good court vision. Bankston has entered for the Bulldogs. 3-pointer. Oh, and Bankston getting some elbow business there, and the Bulldogs cut the lead down to 3 with under 4 minutes to go. Cross-court pass. Oh, don't do that. She didn't go. Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, so this.
It's not. Doesn't matter if you're straight up. If you're giving her the chest bump.
There's no law of verticality, verticality, like it was in the NBA a couple years ago.
It was a chest bump. I don't care what anyone says.
You're out of position.
We're not homers, David.
No, I'm not a fanboy. I'll tell you that.
Well, I certainly am not either.
No, I'm not gonna wave the pom-poms no matter what,
Fisher entering again for the Panthers. Thank you, all of you, for joining us on the NFHS Network. Pay-per-view.
Here it is, 1-3-1. No, 2-3. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
Nice. Yeah. Do it if you can.
Bankston puts it in.
Took your line right there. I don't know where New Richmond was.
Bankston is. I've paid a lot of respect to her. I'm so proud of her. She's improved so much. And I think Bankston's a good testament to hard work and never giving up.
Oh my gosh.
And now she's getting varsity minutes as a junior. Oh, I thought she was going to.
Spacing.
I thought she was going to dribble that. Boy. We're under 3 minutes to go, first half. Not Stork.
You see how she caught it, though?
3.
She didn't have to step. She caught it on 2 feet and landed on the jump stop and then shot.
She's been trained well. She knows what she's...
That was awesome. That was...
Textbook.
If I could get every one of our junior high girls to understand that,
No basket, though. They're calling the basket off. Bankston with the foul.
Yeah, it's white ball.
And a bunch of fans were making the travel sign at Bankston. She was saying, hey, give me my free throw. Points off the board.
First time I think we've had both teams play zone. Ooh.
Whoa. The hook pass.
That was a heck of a pass.
I thought that was a foul, too.
Foul.
Well.
Oh, no, she's hurt. She's hurt.
Good sportsmanship there by Cords. Maybe it's just the way the girls' games are at the varsity level now with double bonus all the time. Maybe that's the new norm. Because New Richland, they'll probably be in the double bonus. They'll be up to 10 fouls by the end of the half, I bet.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I would have to.
Thank
you. The only girls' games I've seen are these, junior high games and these varsity games. Now, when I go back, I'll see what the North is like. I'll see how Henning's doing. I'll watch a couple of their games. So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Number one still, David?
Well, Henning boys number one.
Yeah, but their girls are
Henning girls are number 4 right now. Obviously, girls have a lot more to prove. And they're
David,
they're
how sweet
younger.
would it be a double number 1 ranking?
It really matters what you do in March.
Oh boy, Schultz for 3.
And I'm sure New Richland can agree with me. It matters what you do in March. So.
That's true.
Henning girls have never been to state, I don't believe. So, rankings.
And of course, these Panthers of New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. Whoa, New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. Let me get that down. I believe back-to-back state champions. This would have been in 13 and 14, I believe.
Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry if I say just New Richland. It is a consolidation.
Yes, it didn't always. It used to be that way. In fact, right behind us, David, in this storage room, they have old flags from when the JWP or just Janesville at that point would play other teams, and there's a flag that says Ellendale, and I forget the mascot. So Ellendale used to have their own high school until I think 70s or 80s, probably. Of course, JWP consolidated the year I was born, 1989. David, isn't it hard to believe that, if this was 30 years ago, we'd be playing Waldorf Pemberton?
Yeah. And they were the
Iron Colts.
That's cool.
It is
so
cool.
much cooler than Bulldogs. I'm sorry.
And we were the Golden Bears.
Oh,
Janesville Golden Bears.
Even better.
Waldorf
Porch is
Pemberton.
open.
There it is. Great pass.
Well, they swung the ball around a couple times, and what do you know? We got a layup. Oh, you got it. Oh. I feel like they're going to jump one of these here. Look, you got Bankston. No.
Oh, risky pass. Even though the school consolidated in 89, you do see some Letterman jackets of the old Janesville Golden Bears that say 90 and 91 on them because they received them before the school consolidated.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's funny.
3, I believe it's a 3. Wounded duck shot. Jump ball. And possession arrow favors the Panthers of New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva.
All right, you got to go one shot here.
39 seconds to go, and of course at halftime we got the youth cheerleaders coming in.
One shot, please. Oh, watch.
Yeah, that was a clean block, I think, by Wheelock. Is that going to be Bulldog? Yes, it is going to be Bulldog basketball. Subs coming in. We got Johnson coming in for Bankston.
For shooting purposes, I believe.
Yes. To Johnson. Good look.
Short.
Oh, it's ooh.
Oh, look up, look up. Baseball pass. Left hand.
3.3 to go.
All right, I got to see this set. Let's see what they got.
Thumbs up with the little nick on the top, and Bankston coming in for. They don't want to get Johnson to get that fourth foul, I don't think.
I think you're right.
Oh boy!
Oh, well,
That's a
foot
2.
was on the line.
That's a 2.
Dang.
All right, our score going into halftime. The New Richland, Harlan, Ellendale, Geneva Panthers 33. The Bulldogs of Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton 26. And of course, we're going to have the youth cheerleaders coming on. We'll get to more of our local sponsors later. And we also can talk about upcoming opponents for the boys basketball, the girls basketball, and of course the wrestling. Only the home ones though.
Yeah, so isn't Friday the 3rd, that's a doubleheader, if you didn't know. I'm like, yeah, that's a doubleheader with WEM.
Fun.
So I think the girls will play it like...
They have done that against WEM before.
Oh, yeah, it says right here, 6:15. So we'll have 2 games to call that night.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. We don't play on the 3rd, do we?
No, we don't play again until the 7th.
Wow. That's a long layover.
Well, we need the practice.
We do.
When's the last time do you think we had an amazing practice in the junior high?
Yeah, a full one or an amazing one? It's been weeks.
Okay, I shouldn't say amazing, but like a good one where, you know, there's sweat on the brow and we really worked on things.
Well, I'd say, looking at you at this booth right now, I'd say right now for you.
I'm not sweating. What are you talking about?
All right. Okay.
Maybe you were sweating. I'm Mr. Cool.
That is true. That is very true.
I hate myself. I don't know why I said that.
Well, that turned quickly. That turned quickly. You know, David, you should join me on Saturday, February 1st. The wrestling tournament. You should work it.
I'll be here.
You should work it that day. We can find a job for you. We can find some money to put in your back pocket.
I don't know.
They're always looking for help.
I don't know what I'll do.
Maybe you can be one of those guys that takes the foam and bops the referee in the back to let him know there's 10 seconds left.
See, they never had that when I was in wrestling.
I was at last year. I was working it, and they had this young boy doing it, and the referee scolded him for hitting him too hard. Well, he. And some youth boys have joined the fray here.
And they got winter boots on the court, so that's great.
Oh, you.
Gosh, man. A lot of money went into this court, and we just people just walk on their street. I mean,
don't worry, David. I'm sure that those boots are clean.
No one respects the basketball court, and anyway, yeah. I don't know.
Remember when we played floor hockey on this court for our celebration last year?
Yeah.
And you about had a conniption.
I know. Well, then I had to check out the ball. Then I had to check out. I wanted to use.
You cleared it all. You cleared it.
I cleared it.
And then
we weren't going to use those plastic.
And then I had to be
hockey sticks.
I had to be carried out.
Yeah.
I've never recovered from that, by the way. If I move my ankle a certain way, it hurts terribly.
Ugh. It really does. Your ankle hurts?
Yeah.
Like right now. Like
here's what it would hurt. If I move my toes up and I go like that, I can feel it.
Really?
Yeah. When I played tennis with you this summer, it was fine.
So when you're warm, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
how about when I was?
Gosh, that's awesome.
When I played some defense on the girls during practice, I can feel it. My lateral quickness is terrible.
Strauss crossed you up, huh?
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going home on Saturday. I'm excited.
Wow.
Yeah. Finally get to leave.
Yeah, big Christmas break for you.
Yep, I won't start again until the 13th. I've been off for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. The life of a college student.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm going to be so bored this week, this break. Plan to do a lot of reading, though. But
That's good. You know, that's good. That really is good.
I haven't played Xbox since practice has started.
Well, you're becoming a man now. You know, you're not a kid anymore.
Well, I mean, part of it is the guys I usually play with, one's in Cuba in the Navy. The other one
Good for him.
is also had stuff going on. So.
Well, what do you think of this now? Sliding on the court with boots.
Couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be me. They look like they had fun.
They had a great time.
One's getting carried out, so.
That's always a good sign. That kind of reminds me of me being carried out of here after our floor hockey.
Yeah, about 10 of the girls just got you up on
their
shoulders.
You were on a breakaway, right? Or I was chasing.
I was on the breakaway.
And I was catching up, and I shuffled my feet and then just crushed him. I love floor hockey. I haven't played floor hockey since that day. David, I want to play more floor hockey.
I don't.
You don't like floor hockey?
Well, okay, I do, but first of all, you need a lot of people, and we're not just going to play a one-on-one.
We can play 2-on-2.
With who? Michelle and.
Yeah. No, my wife would not play floor hockey. You know what? I can't wait for this.
And then we got Strauss on.
Yeah, she's in concussion protocol. She might not have her equilibrium to her, coach. Let's not blame her too much. You want me to yell at her?
Yeah.
All right, I will. One moment.
What? You're not even at step 3 yet. A light aerobic exercise.
Oh boy.
For 5 to 10. Gosh, that's cool.
And we got to.
Did he get his lightsaber checked at the door? Because I would have checked that. I would have checked your lightsaber at the door.
We can't get. He's in the zone. He's in the zone.
He's the force is well in him, and he can't. I wonder if they can see that. See, this is why we get the zoom in.
I wish
we would have got the zoom in, man.
Yeah.
Would have zoomed in.
I don't know what the folks are seeing right now, but hey,
I hope it's not that kid on the court with street shoes.
Those look like those. What are those called? Those Crocs?
Yeah, terrible.
And we got some guy doing the huggity buggity in the corner. What?
Huggity buggity.
Well, some kind of a dance.
What?
I'm gonna call it the huggity buggity.
Yeah, this is not in the protocol.
Strauss crossing up some youngster with a fake ball, Euro stepping him.
Now she uses the left hand. Doesn't use the left hand in practice, but no, yep. Oh, since I don't have a ball.
And now Ava Apple just runs on the court.
And she found a phone. Oh, look at the
good
citizen of her.
Youth Gone Wild. It's a good song.
What's the one you hate? Africa, right?
I don't hate Africa.
I know you're a hater. We're both haters.
No,
I'm sorry. But.
No, the song Africa, it's just overplayed now.
Right.
Like this one is. No, I hate this. I can't stand this song. When people say I took the midnight train going anywhere and then look at each other and give each other high fives, it's like, it's been done. Sweet Caroline, the other one, where they go, bump, 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 and then they all look at each other and they got their camera in front of them, videotaping the whole thing. The big South Detroit.
This guy feels it. What's he got in his mouth? That can't be a sucker. Is that like a...
Looks like a pencil. He was the guy who was doing the huggity buggity just moments ago.
Maybe something in that pencil. It's probably the lead.
The lead, it's getting to him. Injected with a poison. See, there he is again. Oh boy.
Yep, some of the girls over there doing the Renegade.
A lot of kids in my classes have been doing that a lot.
The Renegade, yeah.
The Renegade.
Yeah.
Well, Well, thank you once again for joining us. 30 seconds to go until second half action begins, and the Bulldogs make it out of the locker room with 30 seconds to spare this time instead of having to have somebody bang on the door saying, "Come on, girls, second half, second half." That happened against USC, if you recall, David. Hey, it's you. Not focused on the game.
Yeah, you can
Coach
learn
is talking.
something. You can learn something. Yeah.
Get in the huddle. Gosh. Coach is talking to the team, and they're mugging for the camera.
And we can't even zoom in on them. So what? Can't wait for a pretzel after this. I hope there's. I've been thinking about.
Should have got one at halftime. What's the matter with you?
I wasn't. We were talking. We were doing.
Let's talk about the kid doing the huggity buggity, and then that's not. I mean, come on.
What we do for and look, the crowd is. We have whole sections left, so that's
epidemic.
Pandemic.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice
move. The pump and go off. Good rebound by Loken. Groose fakes with the head and the chin. Good seal there by Loken. Didn't use it.
Yeah, they're not
Passes
looking
it
at
to Groose.
No one's looking
Cross
at her.
court to Johnson.
Good,
now,
there we go.
Jump ball possession favors the Panthers.
I think this is the first time I've seen New Richland varsity girls. I think so.
Probably. It's been a few years since I've seen them myself. More than a few years, truthfully. Well, no, probably 2.
I told you that story about...
Loken for 3. Whoa, in and out.
I told you that story about the guys I met
Oh, no.
at the one of the state tournaments. I told you that story, right?
Yeah, that they recognized your apparel, right?
No, I didn't No,
The guys you played ball with.
I
right?
just played ball with them, and then they said they were from
New Richland.
New Richland did.
And you didn't know what that was at the time.
I had no idea. Well, I mean, I knew of the girls pro, or Carly Wagner
Sure,
just
of
like
course.
graduated or something like that.
And 3-on-1.
Oh, travel. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Boy, heads up defense there by Schultz.
Yeah, to not foul. Yeah,
And to not give up a layup. Loken. Oh, jammed up there.
Spacing.
I don't think that's kaboom. Ball.
Oh, but then she throws it away.
Panthers showing their youth here tonight with their poor passing. Johnson fakes. Oh.
Almost went in the bucket.
We saw that pass coming from my way. I bet you that bucket was supplied by Hardware Hank of Janesville. Stop there for all your hardware needs. There's a lot more going for you at Hank Hardware Hank. Back to live action. Oh, what on earth? I'm just going to throw it as hard as I can in your face. Oh, boy.
I don't know. That was so funny. Oh, the scoop.
I hope people looked at me while I did that. That felt kind of cool.
I think Schultz feels pretty cool right now.
Yeah.
I was really hoping Jack would be here. Maybe it's a different Schultz.
What are you talking about?
My guy Jack. Jack Schultz.
Oh, he's related to her.
I think so. He said he has sisters younger sisters. So.
And he's a college buddy of yours.
Yeah.
And let me guess, he's going to come in the booth and give you the 2-time slap or something?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, wait, I don't know.
Oh, I saw you with Tops at the ice cream parlor. The 2-time slap or whatever.
Tops. Yeah, he's a good guy. It doesn't feel like Janesville's down 7.
No, it feels like we're right there. Or,
well, it feels like we're winning. But
Loken, the board. Hesitation dribble.
Oh, skip.
Jammed.
Skip. One more.
There it is. Yeah, a little lighter.
Hit her in the pocket, man. Sorry, I sounded like a dope.
You
Sam.
sound like Tops.
Don't make fun of Tops. Come on.
Oh. Well, we put a couple chinks in that board. Let's put a couple chinks in that one, too.
Oh, she's open down low. Transition defense.
Oh, and
But
she
blows
biffs it.
a layup. Come on.
Threw the birthday cake on the floor. Got a good story for you, David, that you might get a kick out of. My first 2 years I coached here, my teams were less than stellar. And the junior high coach of New Richland, who had been coaching for 25 years, he was the chief of police in one of the towns. Anyway,
Wow.
he contacted our AD at the time, Jeff Adams, and said that, you know what, that junior high coach, well, you know, he's a good guy. And I'll never forget that. So I just want to, if he's happened to be listening for some reason, I want to say thank you. And
He gave you the confidence.
it said that, you know what, you need that when you're young. And I've tried to do that with when I do volleyball games or whatever. If someone exceeds your expectations, you contact their AD and you let them know, hey, I was very impressed by so-and-so.
Right.
I do the same thing for you, but Ryan's sick of getting my emails about you.
Yeah, I would be too.
Everyone I talk to knows David B. Holm is a young up-and-comer who's future somewhere, probably a future varsity coach one day.
Well, that's the goal somewhere.
Collegiate, possibly?
No, I can't do college. No, college, not for me.
Not yet.
Yeah, I have no control. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen what college students do,
You could be coaching for the Pistons one day.
and it's not something I want to be a part of.
All right. Well, that's a very fair statement by you. Subs coming in for the Bulldogs. We have Bankston, Sack, and Gertz coming in for Weeking, Gruce, and Johnson.
I've never played college, so I can't tell you, what it's
Well,
like.
let's look at Eric Spoelstra's career NBA stats.
Yeah, well, his mentor is Pat Riley. My mentor is Jason. I mean, how many rings? I'm kidding. Okay,
How many rings? Well, one.
but 3.
Yes. Yes. I should get like a pinky ring every time I have a child.
They just have it on a mantle.
Yeah. Oh, stolen away. Forget pinky rings. Here comes 33. Johns. Oh.
Youth mistake.
Good hustle by Johns. Right to Gertz. Stolen away. Wait a minute here.
At first I was going to say no press.
Yes. Foul by Gertz. Good foul. I mean, there's going to be an uncontested layup. You might as well.
I don't think it was on Gertz. It was.
Oh, I apologize. Back over to Sack. Sack to Bankston. Big, boy, a bullet pass down low, but she had to find the seam.
Oh, not there.
Deflected.
Wow. That was a Brett Favre.
Yeah, I was just,
There's
you
been
know
a
what's
lot
funny?
of Brett
I
Favre.
was going to say Brad Johnson. He's the only person to ever
Yeah.
throw a touchdown to himself
Oh, really?
in
I didn't know
NFL
that.
history. I remember watching that
Who'd he play
live
for?
in '97. He did it against the Panthers, I believe. 7 yards, deflected, caught it, ran in for a touchdown.
He had the big face mask.
Yes,
right?
he did.
Gosh, that was.
Well,
hideous.
Brad Johnson had 2 stints as starting quarterback for the Vikings. Once in the '90s,
Yeah.
and then he came back in the mid-2000s.
No, was he the quarterback that got a safety because he literally ran out of bounds?
No, that was Dan Orlovsky of the
Oh.
of the Lions.
And then it was on the sideline smelling salts after that. It's probably not funny. He probably had a concussion.
That's
It's
funny
probably,
at all.
I shouldn't laugh, but
Well, I was the one laughing.
yeah.
But I was thinking of a joke you said earlier, not that joke. Or not that statement.
What did I say? I don't know.
I
I'm gonna
know.
have to think about this.
I can't wink,
Do
by
we
the
have
way.
girls that still have their game shirts on? That's disgusting.
What are you talking about?
Allie and Maddie are still in their jerseys.
Well, they're ready to go in right now.
Hey, I'll practice right now if you want me to. I'd practice.
Board, now move it.
You gotta be calling for that, right? Scoop. Spin move, scoop, and one.
Goodness sakes, what a maneuver.
That if we could do like the replay, like play of the game, I think I'd pick that.
The
one.
whirling dervish layup. Tilt-a-whirl. It's only a 7-point game, though.
I know.
3-on-1, 4-on-1.
Good pass. Oh, we got travel. Yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't travel. I was saying that's what the call was.
He clarified it right away, though. Said she slid the back foot.
She did. You got to get your feet up. I mean, I don't understand. Why don't... You got to jump. Basketball's about jumping. It's not, I don't understand it sometimes. You got to jump. Whoops, whoops.
Oh, that's your foot.
Yep, yep.
Three-pointer for Groos. 37-33 our score. David, another competitive game.
We'll take it. Oh. See that move, though?
Big rebound.
You know why it wasn't stolen? Because she cradled it.
She
did
cradled
the cradle. Very advanced move.
Oh.
It's simple, but it's not a lot of girls know. Not a lot of basketball players in general.
No.
I didn't do that.
No,
until
never,
varsity.
never.
Yeah.
Stolen away. Trail.
Oh.
That's why you trail.
I thought she traveled. She had a little skip. Well, I'm glad they got the points, I guess.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. Gotta move your feet, man.
That kind of looked like the Rams in Colorado. Button heads there.
Yeah. So, I don't know, and some people teach that different, but in a zone, if I'm that side girl, I was taught to force middle, not force sideline.
Okay.
I don't really know why. This is what I was always
Bruce for
taught.
three. Oh, it's out.
Oh, you got to get that.
Schultz the rebound. The big pass to Fisher. Loses control. Stolen away. Zimbrick and Johnson.
Spacing.
Oh,
spacing,
no. That's not going to work.
Spacing.
Three-pointer for Cords.
Take back the lead.
38-39. Bulldogs on a 5-0 run here. Timeout. Called by Coach Annika Peterson. And we're going to go to our local sponsors. Vincent Plumbing and Heating. Please contact Vincent Plumbing and Heating for all of your heating and plumbing needs. And this time of the year, David, if your heater goes out in the Janesville area, you know who to call. It's Vincent Plumbing and Heating. It's not in season right now, David, but you know, come spring, the only place to stop is Dairy Queen on the corner of East 1st Street in Janesville. Locally owned. They're gonna have specialty stuff that the other Dairy Queens they won't have.
You don't need anything other than an Oreo Blizzard. I'm sorry. It's I can maybe do, not maybe, I'll do the cookie dough. That's great. Little Reese's. All right,
Butterfinger.
Oh, what are you doing?
That's why you don't have one of these.
Yes.
Hey, a place I've gone to many, many times, the Play It Again Sports on Madison Avenue. I love them there. Boy, and they have coupons very often in the monthly Saver magazine. Check them out. They buy, sell, trade, consign new and used sporting goods. That is the Play It Again Sports on Madison Avenue. Please contact Steve Eckers, 507-625-2000.
I thought the Bulldogs had the lead. But
No, down by one.
Skinner's so good at putting the points up right away.
He is, well, tonight he wants to be called Obi-Wan Kenobi, he said.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's hilarious. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. I'm sure he's been planning that for ages. Oh! I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
I don't know.
But he obviously seen something I didn't see. Or saw a lack of something that
I was just trying to think of a Star Wars joke to include your name, but I couldn't think of one.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, Darth David.
Darth David. I kind of like that.
I don't like. Yeah. Oh, some of these passes.
C home PO.
What?
C home PO instead of C3PO.
Oh. Peel? P.O.?
C3PO, right?
Yeah, C.
So I'm saying
PO?
C home PO.
Oh. Dex. Oh, that was the play. Oh, you got to cut harder. Do you want to?
Oh, I thought that was in. I thought that was in. Oh, good sportsmanship there by Weeking. Yeah, well, the cords intentionally hooked her arm in so she couldn't do the layup. Kind of that kind of reminds me when I play floor hockey. When someone goes for a shot and I hook my stick so they can't shoot. It's kind of a scumball move, but, man, I miss floor hockey. I want to play some floor hockey right now. Somebody...
We can do it tomorrow.
Let's get some roller skates on, too. I want to play some play some roller hockey.
I've never put on a pair of roller skates.
You know what? They're actually having roller skating at JWP in a few weeks. You
Like
should make
a
a
class?
Yeah, for Fayette.
Oh.
You're going to be a Fayette teacher one day. Maybe you should...
Yeah, but it sounds like that's going to mess up the court, so I don't want to do that.
Well, it's, yeah.
I'm not going to do anything that's detrimental to the court.
And it's going to be on our court, too.
Oh, no. I'm not a fan of that, sorry.
Weeking for 3. Ties it up at 41 with 10 minutes to go.
Skinner is so quick on that. I thought we were up 3.
Boy, David, this would be a big win here tonight. Oh, and Weeking across the face there.
Section win, I believe.
Yeah, boy, David. Aaron Jacobson returning for the Panthers.
Definitely a team you could see in a, obviously we're so far away from seeding.
Yes, of course.
Definitely a team you could see in a first-round matchup. Whether that be a pigtail, whether that be an actual first-round
David,
game.
the Bulldog girls have never won a section or a playoff game, is that what you call them?
So there's a difference. There's pigtails and there's playoff games.
Okay.
Pigtails are the play-in games.
I don't even think we've won either since I've been here. One year we had the lower seed, and we lost to the Quasars of some school that is no longer in existence, I don't think.
Quasars.
Or the Southwest Star Concept. They've changed their name so many times it's hard to keep up with.
A little pressure here from the Panthers. I was just thinking, we should have went 14 minutes for the junior high game. I think we would have won.
Your 8th grade game, you would have.
Sorry. It's all right.
In the 7th grade game, I was fine with 12.
Yeah, I was too. Okay.
We'd seen enough. And I didn't want to risk getting anyone else hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So if they would have said, you want to go 8? Maybe I would have said,
Running time?
Running time, second half. You want to do running time 25 points? I'd have been okay with that. Whoa. Wide open in the corner.
Tough shot.
Gertz the board. Come on now, transition.
Spacing. Oh, my gosh.
Zimbrick. It's a sack. I never thought, David, I have to admit, I never thought I'd see Sack and Zimbrick on the same court together.
Yeah. Richland has gone man. Turn up the pressure
they have,
a little bit. Turn up the pressure.
Gertz for 2. And the Bulldogs with the 1-point lead, 43-42 with 8.5 to go. For 3. Stork for 3. 45-43 our score. Another great game on NFHS, though. I think that's going to go Bulldogs. And Thompson wants the body. He's not going to get it. Zimbrick exits. And Wheelock will come in as well. I think Cords has blood. Is that what it was?
I don't know.
Sack for 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Bulldog ball. Yep. Yeah, it was. It was.
Tell
Some
'em.
fans were saying no, but I had a good look at that. That was definitely tipped off by the Panthers. That's Panthers. Panthers, by the
What?
way. I went to Lakeville North. We were the
Oh,
Panthers
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Do you know, David?
Body.
If I had worked at New Richland instead of JWP, my colors throughout elementary school
Yeah.
to all the way through would be red, white, and black. Elementary school through college. Ooh, and Thompson dancing a little jig on the sideline there.
The Groove Baby J.
The Groove the Baby J, there you go. That's from a summer camp that I worked with Coach Thompson. That was good timing on that, David. I love that. That was good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks.
You couldn't make it to that camp.
I had
you were
human anatomy class,
all right.
so that was fun. No, actually, it was fun. I liked the lab. The lab was fun.
Yeah. Maybe next year they'll have a camp and we can do it together. You know, David,
I just don't know enough. Oh wow, that's the shooter's touch though.
that was good.
You
I
get-
did a
you get
camp
spin
one
on
year
the
I did a junior high camp one year with the coach I worked with. We had a great time. It was
I don't
good.
have enough fun stuff to do though.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. We did a thing in here. We did like an obstacle course type thing where they were passing through hoops and dribbling, and it was. Have you ever seen like they used to do it at the All-Star Weekend, like the
They still
skills
do it.
challenge?
They still do it.
We did that.
That's fun.
Sack won it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Gosh.
the Panthers, it was a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. They've extended their lead 50-43 in the last minute, it seems.
9-0 run. That's
9-0 run for the Panthers. Jump ball. Possession's going to favor the Panthers. You don't say NRHEG, you say New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva.
So what was it?
NRHEG is the
NRHEG?
is the
I
acronym.
heard Zoe say that, and I thought she was speaking French.
Something.
I don't know.
But
what are you talking about?
I've been told that the locals of those communities do not like that acronym.
Okay.
So I always say I always say it together. I don't.
Yeah. You definitely should.
NRHEG.
Well, and one thing I like when you consolidate like that, I like when it's a United South Central. It's a.
And I can't
like
stand that.
Really?
I can't stand
No.
it unless it has the county name in it.
So like
I like Martin County West.
Ottawa County Central Bulldogs.
I like that.
Actually, no, it's Ottawa Central.
I don't like
Bulldogs.
Big Freeze High School.
Yeah.
I don't like Cherry High School.
Oh, I had no idea Cherry.
Yeah.
No. I thought Cherry was a town. Didn't know that.
Is it?
I have no idea. That's
Well,
too
Big
far north.
Freeze isn't. I don't like USC.
Oh my.
She's just on fire. She's just on fire.
I'm having flashbacks. Ooh.
To yourself?
Yeah. No, like of
Oh boy, here we go again.
of New Richland.
With the left. Timeout called by Coach Thompson.
Oh.
And it's a 10-point lead now. Schultz really kicking it in a high gear here. We're inviting you to join us again tomorrow night, either in person or on the NFHS network, as the Bulldogs play Martin County West, which of course is a Valley Conference game. We don't see Martin County West very often. We never see them hardly.
I don't think I've ever seen a varsity.
No. And in junior high, I've only played them twice, ever. So it's we don't see them very often. But they're coming to town tomorrow night.
Too bad their junior high wouldn't have a game with us tomorrow. You know.
Bring them. Why not, you know? The boys got a game.
Yeah, they do.
That's why.
But I mean, like, what's the secret you're keeping? We're in the same conference.
Yeah, we never see the Grenada Hunt Alicia Truman either.
Yeah,
So there's always a mystery going into the tournament. And we've done this. We've had to ask other teams because Loyola will play them. We say, hey, what do you know about them?
Right. Well, one thing I just was thinking about this last night. As I couldn't sleep. We haven't seen the 8th grade hasn't seen a Valley Conference full 8th grade team yet. I don't know.
There might not be one.
Because Cleveland doesn't have one. St. Clair doesn't have
Tonight's
one.
game.
Loyola doesn't have one.
Tonight's game, I think, was your first true 8th grade game since Blooming Prairie.
Blooming Prairie wasn't true either.
Oh, they had some 7th.
No, which is interesting. I was talking to the New Richland coach tonight, and she was saying that they were playing freshmen in the Blooming Prairie game, and they won by 1.
Whoa! That's how you do it, Johnson.
I thought it was Gertz who shot it because she was already running back. That was it.
She knew it was in?
Yeah.
Well, but if you recall, though, David, when we played Blooming Prairie, they had a couple girls because they didn't have any 7th graders hardly, so we played their 8th graders, 2 in the 7th grade game, but they had 2 or 3 that went up to the C Squad game. So I'm wondering if she's a little confused on that, perhaps.
Maybe there wasn't a C Squad game that night, so they played junior high.
Yeah, but David,
I believe her. I'm sure it happened.
Because David, it's not out of the realm of.
Back cut. Oh no, never mind.
Some schools do play 9th graders down for junior high. That does happen. In fact, last year, Medford had a junior on their junior high softball team.
Oh yeah.
Because Medford does it by skill level. They don't do it by grade for softball for some reason. So that was a
oh my gosh,
unique experience.
So okay, if I'm the Panthers here, I'm not forcing anything. I'm not forcing anything if I'm the Panthers.
I think this 7-point lead is going to maybe make it.
If you trust yourself as free throw shooters.
Yep. I think this lead's going to.
You're in the bonus.
Yeah, not the double bonus though. I got to tip my headset to them. Eek. Wheelock the long 2. It's off.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Weeking. And boy. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah, I'd slow it down.
yeah. By the way, I'm not making any words right now. I'm just, I'm acting like I'm stepping on hot coals or something. But I'd like to say hello to John and Annette in Lakeville. We know they're watching.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
My parents really enjoy you, David. They think you're a good guy.
One of the very few.
Well, you got that right.
It's kind of cool. Go back to Henning, and I'm not saying I'm a different person, but it's cool. You have 2 different what do you know him from? Oh, I graduated from Henning. Oh, you know what I mean? You go back to Lakeville.
So if I was with you at Henning, you'd say, yeah, Jace, I'm gonna not hang out with you. You're gonna maybe stay over here, and I'm gonna be over here.
Well, first of all, they want to call me David. They'd call me homeboy. And then there's differences. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
It sounds like it.
It's interesting.
I need to maybe experience
how people here treat me compared to people back home.
All I'd have to do is when your friends greet you, then I come in with a 2-time slap, and then we're all ready to go.
They know.
And then I just say, yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's a...
I'm Tops. They call me Tops. All right, timeout, Bulldogs. Let's talk more about our local sponsors. Hey, you know what? It's not too late. We got the Christmas holiday right around the corner. Maybe you want to consider getting some modern, fresh paper goods. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ginger P Designs. Check them out on the web, www.gingerpdesigns.com. Or, you know what? Why don't you just head to the place with the big pink door, stop in for yourself like I've done, and you can find some great last-minute Christmas gifts for the loved ones in your lives. Once again, that's Ginger P Designs at gingerpdesigns.com. And you know what, David? This is owned and operated by a JWP alum, so you're keeping it in the family when you go there.
In the community.
Yeah, so that's what we want to do. Complete Construction, Kevin Johnson, Janesville, Minnesota. Check them out for all your construction needs. And we're at 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go. Ooh, I don't like that bullet pass to the shins. I hate it.
When you
And
throw a
Bruce
bounce pass,
backs up a little bit.
take it.
Yeah. Long rebound though. Oh, I thought that was going in, David. I thought that was going in.
Ooh. Never mind. I
Long
thought the
rebound.
Foot might have been on the line. Okay, slow down, Panthers.
And Stork.
I don't know why they're trying.
Fish Owen.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Bulldogs want to go man.
Johns.
Yeah,
So
you got to do
Schultz
something.
fakes.
You got to start trapping, just ball pressure, something.
Fisher inside drive.
Yeah,
and
elbow,
Weeking. Yep.
elbow.
You know, I used to do that too a lot. When a guy's going to drive around you, you know, they used to be a little more lenient, I think, on, you know, you could hook your arm in a little bit and kind of slow them down. You know, I used to call it scuzzball defense.
No, when I was on a, when I was playing whiteout for a scout team in high school.
Humble
football,
break.
Scout team. I was scout team MVP. They ran everything to me. It was awesome.
Wow.
Anyways, when we'd do like passing.
Yeah.
When I'd run a route, I would always do the elbow. If you put the hand on them, that's pass interference. But
Yeah.
you do the elbow.
Yeah.
You do the elbow.
Kind of like when I'm playing tennis against you and I, you know, when you spike it on them. When you fake that, you're just going to.
Yeah. Then you go the let's go.
Yeah. I can't wait to play some tennis again this summer. I had a good time with you. Remember we saw that entry to that doubles tournament, but we didn't have we weren't ready for that at all.
I never. What are you talking about?
That wasn't you? Oh, that was someone else I played tennis with. Sorry.
I didn't see no entry.
And Schultz, 5 fouls. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Zimbrick coming in favor of Schultz. And it's up to an 11-point game, 59-48.
Big minutes.
Yeah, a lot of minutes for Zimbrick tonight. Probably her most she's had thus far. And free throw is off. I apologize for the nasal congestion. Might have some NyQuil in my future.
Oof. Good trap.
Maybe Hardware Hank sells something.
I don't think so.
It's worth checking out. That's all I know. Oh, whoa. She got the charge.
Got it.
Zimbrick got it. Her hands would have gone up again maybe if she didn't, though. Nah, I'm just kidding, Zoe. You're probably listening or watching this in the future and saying, oh, that darn Emery. He's always getting on my case. That's not true. I think this is Texas, dude. Texas time. It's Texas time. No?
No.
It had the makes of it, though.
Back screen.
Oh, no. Oh. Couldn't handle the pass. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go. I'm having a great time on the NFHS network. Thank you so much for joining us. Jay Semry alongside David B. Holm.
Oh, that's the third time Wheelock is
Just destroyed her.
destroyed her. I mean, if basketball doesn't work out, maybe wrestling or
Maybe, yeah. She
football,
could do a run in at the Royal Rumble maybe in January.
But at the Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Wheelock's music.
It's Wheelock's music. I wish hey. You know, we could do, David, we've done basketball. I've done wrestling on here. If they ever had a pro wrestling circuit come through JWP and they wanted to...
They had one at Henning.
Boy,
it was awesome.
I'd love that.
I heard it was,
we could do the announcing.
It was crazy. Oh, wait, well, because that, I mean...
I've never been to a wrestling match, like a professional wrestling match.
Yeah, me neither. Don't really want to, but... I
You
mean,
do,
if I'm
you do.
announcing
Come
it,
on,
I'd
David.
do it.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
a
that'd be
little-
fun. I think we have the skills to do it. But that's neither here nor there. For right now, 49-59 our score. Whoa,
What?
boy. That was a wild three.
I would not advise that
I don't understand it. Oh. You know, David, the issues that are junior high issues are issues at the varsity. When you get that, you got to go soft on that.
Gotta go soft. And at this stage, little nice underhand lip, but I don't know what was Schultz doing.
That was
Why are you shooting that shot?
Freshman inexperience, David. We want to talk more about our local sponsors. Of course, there are quite a few of them. We're not going to get through all of them tonight. We will, of course, get them as we continue on this year. Yes.
Oh, let's hammer them out.
Let's get a few out. Smith's Mill Implement. They're located in Smith's Mill. All of your farm needs in Smith's Mill. Please contact Tanner Barpneck, the owner and operator of Wisty's Continuous Concrete and Edging. Check them out at wistys.com. It's no obligation for a free quote. They've been around since 2003. 507-420-0997. Once again, that's wistys.com. The Janesville Agency. Fit Time. Be fit, be healthy, be happy. That's 24-hour tanning and fitness. Please contact Elisa Johnson, who, of course, is the mother of Emma Johnson, at 507-351-7292, or email him at fittimejanesville@gmail.com for rates and anything else you need to know about the Fit Time in Janesville. Lynch Sons Farm Drainage of Janesville, Minnesota, 507-327-6833. SPX Sports. They take care of all the photos for the Bulldogs. That's SPX Sports. And that's all I can get to right now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
They're running the home run. Yeah.
Gotta give him a little heat now. Gotta give him a little heat. Gotta give him some heat.
Yep.
Gotta give him some heat.
Keep saying it.
Give him some heat.
Hey, say it one more time, and I don't think they'll do it.
Well, I mean, this game's not over.
No, not at all.
Give him a little heat. Oh, David.
Time and situation.
Oh, give him some heat.
Has anything we've ever talked about ever been like basketball-wise? It's all mental.
Yeah. And there we go.
Finish it. Nice.
Very nice. Timeout, Janesville. Hey, we're going to get to them.
Yes.
All right. Bornicke Construction. I believe they're one of our new ones this year. They're located in Janesville, Minnesota on 343rd Avenue. That's Bornicke Construction Incorporated. Give them a call at 507-234-2221. Glenda Jewison of Jewison & Associates. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. The only way you could do that is with Glenda Jewison and Jewison & Associates. Call them at 507-550-3011. Once again, that is Glenda Jewison. Guardian Energy LLC, a longtime sponsor of JWP Athletics. Please contact them at 507-234-5000. And that's all of our sponsors this year. Thanks to all of you. We'll be talking about you much more as the season progresses. And Bulldog ball, 8 points, 1:07 left. Can't be. Can't be.
I definitely thought that was Bulldog basketball.
And
was she going for the ball?
I think she saw a cockroach on her back and tried to squish it. I don't know what happened there, David. Why?
Well,
he might have saw something we didn't know. He's got younger eyes than I do. Maybe even younger than you.
Something you can't control. Can't control that. So.
Yeah.
Gotta move on.
You do. Not a lot of time. We got to do something.
I think
lock and load.
Threes are definitely
lock and drug the back foot. You got to lock and load there. When you got to look, take it. It's 10 points with 55 seconds. Lock and load. Shoot. Boy, give them a little heat and lock and load. Those should be our sponsors tonight.
Trademark it.
Oof. Wow.
Well, that's impressive.
Johns Gets the lariat across the solar plexus and spins out like John Elway in the Super Bowl and is heading to the line for 2.
Who's your Super Bowl pick right now? You got one?
I do.
Oh, boy. Let's hear it.
The Patriots.
You know, everyone's down on them.
Well, I'm not.
I don't know why. I understand they have no deep threat.
They have
no weapons.
No O-line.
Yeah, there's no Pro Bowlers on their line. It's a mess offensively, but
you know what, David?
I'm sorry if they get a top 2 seed and you got to go play at New England. I don't think you're winning that game.
I don't. I think Tom Brady is the greatest of all time.
I agree.
I'm talking Jim Brown. I'm talking Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. I think Tom Brady is the preeminent athlete of our time. I think he's of the same caliber of LeBron James.
Okay.
I think he's the same caliber of a Wayne Gretzky, of a Michael Jordan, Mario Andretti, you name it. I think he's of that.
Who's that last one?
Race car, stock car, I believe.
My dad would have known that. You know, my dad was a drag racer.
I do. That's why you have you're named after a street racer.
I'm named. I'm not named after the magician. I'm named after a drag racer.
Yep.
I never met.
And you're not named after Speed Racer, the cartoon character.
No.
Okay. Come on, gotta do something. Blocked. Ooh, wait, I apologize. It was a foul.
Maybe a blocking foul.
Yeah. Well, no, I go with the Patriots.
I'd go with the Patriots too. I don't trust any.
I'd love to see a Vikings Patriots.
I think we got a shot. I don't trust any of the NFC teams. I'm sorry. 49ers have been 3-3 in their last 6. I don't think other than Kittle, I don't think they have the explosiveness.
Wait. Lane violation by Zimbrick. She stepped over the line.
Well, she missed a shot, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know why she was so enamored with the...
Free throw is up and in for Zimbrick. Let's get up on him now. Watch the home run ball.
And they got it. I think they got that every time.
Yep.
Have to foul.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And
play it out.
And this is where, obviously, the score can get a little out of hand and make it look a little bit.
Hey, if anybody's just watching the last bit of the game and sees 62-52, this was a competitive game. Bulldogs had a lead into the second half, 43-41 at one point. The Panthers went on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, it was Schultz, Sidney Schultz.
Oh, just took it over. I wonder, she's got to be at 25 plus, wouldn't you say, David?
Yeah, we need one of those scoreboards that have the points on them.
And that's the end of weekend. Happy trails to you until we meet again. That's my line when somebody falls out, by the way.
Well, it's from Pardon the Interruption. Happy trails. That's your last segment.
Oh yeah. Kornheiser.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show all the time.
Oh, I still watch it. Well, I've been watching a lot more lately because it's.
I don't get ESPN anymore.
Really?
No, I don't. We don't have cable. But if we have the stick where I could.
You can't get ESPN on that?
Yeah, I could, but.
Oh. How much sports do you watch?
I watch the NFL on Sundays.
Okay.
I watch the Gophers if I can catch them. I like the Big Ten Network. I love college football. I like
my Gophers.
Occasionally,
man.
I like watching college hockey.
Gophers got a big volleyball match right now.
Big
right?
time. I know my teaching partner is going to be following that one.
Yeah.
Oh, to put it up. Blocked again. So nice, had to do it twice with the block, and that's their final score this evening.
Right.
The Panthers of New Richland, Harlan, Ellendale, Geneva, 63. The Bulldogs of Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton, 52. Hey, come out and watch us live. They've been competitive games lately. Conference game tomorrow. Martin County West Mavericks coming to town. We don't see them very often in any sport. So why don't you see what it's all about with them in the Valley Conference? It's a Valley Conference game. And if you know it for whatever reason you can't come out, we'd love to have you. The second best seat you could be in right here on the NFHS Network. Well, for David B. Holm, this has been Jace Emery. We'll see you tomorrow night, one way or the other?